Got 2 cell phones, stupid. She can't leave me alone, I'm cool.
I don't be in action, just rolling in traffic. I ride with the plastic, I'm higher than NASA. She blowing my data, my bank account fat.
Alright, I know y'all seen all this, the big trend and shit with this Cat Williams shit going on, so here go another clip, man, we finna react to, man. We finna see what he talking about in this clip. He going off on everybody, man, from all the big comedians right now to fucking rappers, singer, all that shit, man. He going off on everybody. Ain't nobody off limits type shit. So we finna react to this, man. Let's see what he got to say in this clip. He going too crazy right now. Make sure y'all like the video up, man. Subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, all that, man. But let's get to it.
All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I need to have nothing on one of these.
Amen, amen.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of.
Hold on, we need this. Hold on. They drinking, we gonna pour water. You hear me? You talk about I need another one.
Let me get one here.
Right.
After that, I don't really kind of know
It's
where to
finna
go.
get crazy, gang. It's finna get crazy, 10K
Right.
gang.
We good now?
Because the people want to know, why did he get blackballed?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was gonna ask you that.
because in 30 years I've done nothing but collect information,
Facts.
knowledge,
Facts.
and your secrets. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing,
You will tell it.
no, somebody come to tell me.
Okay.
I gather that, I value that, I'll pay for that. Come, tell me. I know so many things I should know, and they all know it.
And he done told it all in this video. The whole interview. He ain't holding nothing back. He was saving it all. 30 years worth of information for this one interview. He saved it all for Shannon Sharp, man. Club Shay Shay. He saved it all for this one.
They all know it. Why? Because you don't make me the villain. Not the guy that raises black children and ain't never done a hard drug in his life and don't have no stories of doing nobody dirty. And they'll just go out and they'll lie. The industry doesn't mess with Cat because he didn't show up for the studio. No studios have ever said that. Look at my IMDb. It will show you that no studio has ever lost money with me on the script. How? That's why I'm saying, that's why I can't let Ricky Smiley say he was supposed to play Money Mike. Because I wrote the words for Money Mike. I designed the hair for Money Mike. I collaborated with the wardrobe department and made out.
Ricky, where you at, Ricky? Where you at, Ricky? We need a reply. We gotta keep it going. Where you at, Ricky? Ricky Smiley funny though. Hey, it was like,
It's to make sure that no one in America would be wearing what Money Mike was wearing. I told him to go get the Prowler. I then told him to paint it purple. I told him don't have an actor at playing a pimp. We could get an actual pimp, Archbishop Magic Don Juan to play. Like, I did far too much work for somebody to come years later and try to tag along just for their own self-aggrandizement.
Why didn't Cube set the record straight? Terry Crews could have set the record straight. Mike Epps could have set the record straight. Why none of them set the record straight?
That's what you were supposed to ask him when he told you those lies that
But I
no
didn't
one's
know it
ever
was a
heard. Right, but he's telling you something no one's ever heard of. Nobody has ever heard, oh, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon was in a movie and somebody said, y'all should switch roles. And, like, this is a business.
But that's the thing, Cat. Normally,
y'all think he lying? Is Rick Smiley lying? Was he supposed to really play who Cat Williams played? Or is he making it up? I know it's a clip out there somewhere. Everything recorded. Definitely all that behind the scenes shit. Some kind of old interview. Somebody knows something.
people are giving you information, I'm thinking I'm hearing it for the first time, and they're giving information no one else knows or has ever heard. So I'm taking them at face value.
These are like, this is like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless.
Oh,
That's
man.
my story. That's not his story. Steve Harvey wasn't never homeless. When Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago, he was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week. They just tell the stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that?
Say he gonna say it about every wife that he get. I'm where I am because of her. Oh my God. Damn.
You told us it was her, then you went and married somebody else that think like
They
a
said
man.
the same shit.
Like, what are you talking about? They think they can rewrite history.
You can't play
Guy
Cat.
Torrey did a beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made... All lies.
That boy don't
Steve
like
and
none of
Cedric
them.
never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen
Cat-
at the Laugh
Cat Williams
Factory.
the type that only
In
like
15 years in
all the
Hollywood,
older comedians, all the
no one in
OGs,
Hollywood
all the
has a
new
memory
people,
of
this
going
new
to a
wave.
sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a
They all
line for
cap.
him ever getting a standing ovation at any
Well, how do you
comedy
say-
club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to LA and in his first year in LA, he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words. He just did his documentary with
What is a
Chris
plant?
Rock, where he
Do your
showed
homework
you
on
that
what is
his
a
whole
plant in the
upbringing
industry.
comedy was on
Let's
the
start
East
there.
Coast.
Jay Man.
Yeah,
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing? It didn't happen.
2 places in one
It
time.
didn't happen.
So
And
he's saying you
I
lying.
hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies, but Jussie Smollett gonna keep lying until you say we don't believe you. Like, it's important in the checks and balances of the universe
When you lie, you
that
gotta keep that
liars
lie
not
going.
get to make complete narratives for themselves.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again? These people are not power.
That's the he finna say I'm proud. That's the thing. They slick in some powerful people. Ain't no telling what's finna happen to Cat. Protect Cat Williams, man. He exposing everything, man. I feel like he gonna have to watch his back after this. He gonna have to. He exposed everybody. I ain't want nobody say.
Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the #1 job of somebody that sold their soul in
What's the
Hollywood
#1 job?
is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. Why do you think Gary Owen can't cross over and he already white and been in comedy for 25 years? If what I say ain't the case. It's a cabal. It's a
He ain't sold his soul. You gotta sell your
They
soul.
rock with who they rock with, and they
Hollywood
don't with who
weird.
they don't. But I'm not scared.
Everybody know you gotta sell your soul, do some weird shit to get to that next level. Is you willing to do that? Do you wanna stay? Feel me? You still gonna be successful, but you ain't up here with all the top guys getting whatever you want because you did whatever to get up there.
In the competition any more than you were when you lined up across from a superior team. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team.
Right.
They have all the assets and resources that we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't.
Wow.
Eli, if you sit your little ass down.
Because Shannon Sharp got to be a different person than that other person.
Absolutely.
Cat-
And he
Right.
always was. That doesn't change when I
How
change.
tall is Cat
things.
Williams?
That
Like
remains
5'5"?
the same. That's how a legacy is built.
So-
all of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people at my agent.
Kids, log off. Kids, get off for the next 30 seconds or whatever. Then come back to the video. What? What? Nobody is safe. What is he talking about?
What am I supposed to do? He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script. I get there, there's 3 other black guys on there. Woo. Huh.
So you wonder what they did to get there.
I told him no. What y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down.
It's weird, bro.
Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian that's bitter and jealous. But in my face,
that's what they gonna say.
No. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I've not taken the shortcuts. I've not been funded. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about. They tell you that themselves. I can't do that because Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he had 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he...
We trying to add it up. He was doing this, and he had this. He stopped doing this. He ain't have it no more. Did he have it or not?
In a comedy battle
next
called
episode.
the Championship of Stand-Up Comedy with one Cat Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Cat Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. And I went in and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore. Imagine him coming to tell you another story where he got so big and it was Bernie and them's fault because they wanted to be
Man, he said
stars.
Steve Harvey been having a wig on his whole life. He said that's a man
You called
unit.
Ocean
a
11
wig.
to get that nigga's
The
part.
hair is fake.
What do you mean you didn't want to be a movie star? So on the behalf of Bernie, I would have to say what I have to say.
Have you ever been on tour with any of these guys?
Every guy I mentioned to you is not funny out there in real life.
When you don't answer the question.
Oh.
Cat, have you
Fazon's
been
never
on
done his
tour
own
with?
tour in 30 years. Steve Harvey don't do stand-up no more. Cedric doesn't write. I'm sorry, he doesn't write. Ricky Smiley has been playing the same old black woman forever. Like, you can't get a young fan base with that. Like, you gotta be doing
funny though, Cat.
karaoke
Gotta
around
get
the
it to
country
him.
to make that work.
Ricky
And
Smiley
he
funny.
is.
Especially if y'all tune in
But I'm
on
a
this
stand-up comedian.
early morning radio show. That shit be funny, man. They be laughing like a motherfucker, having a good time.
This is my 19th 100 city tour. I'm not gonna have a conversation with these lazy bums that'll take a shortcut at any point. Yes, it's easier for you to juice than to get in the gym, but you don't get to bring that body in here talking crazy.
Talk about how good you look.
What? No, there's too many comics out there that are putting their life on the line to tell these jokes, man.
Okay. Let's get to your
How many
upbringing.
shots
We're
did
gonna
it
circle
took? I
back
ain't
and we
even
get
keeping up.
I had Cedric on
Let's
here
stand
and I
back.
asked him about the joke stealing,
Yeah.
and he said the timeline doesn't add up.
Correct.
To that point, you say
Right, so he thought that I was just a no-name comedian.
So not only do
and
they
that
steal
he could take this joke and
words
nobody would
and
know.
rap,
Right.
The issue was
stealing
that
in
I had
comedy,
already
too.
done this particular joke. Cedric comes to the Comedy Store. He watches me in the audience. He comes backstage. He tells me what a great job I did and how much he
Cedric
loves the
stealing
joke.
jokes.
2 years
We need
later,
fact
he's
checkers
doing
in the
that as
building.
his last joke on the Kings of Comedy. And he's doing it verbatim. He's just changed my car into a spaceship. Him and Steve had already apologized for me, so I gave him a pass for a decade.
Then you still
Why
gonna
would
do
you
some
sit
crazy
here and be like,
shit.
I saw Cat 30 times, and Cat didn't do, as I stand before you.
Here you go again.
I would have bust Cedric
When you the same height standing up as you was sitting down looking at.
stomach. There was nothing that would have kept me from one of these
He
in
wanna
that
hear- he
patch
wanna
right
hurt.
there. Like, are you kidding me? Why would you downplay me
Cedric
like
big.
that?
You ain't gonna touch
Why would I
Cedric,
give
yeah.
you a pass if you were just gonna lie? And so that's what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
so
they're
well.
all a group. Cedric, Steve, Ricky,
tell how
they've
bad
been
he
a
wanna
group.
hit him.
Everybody knows that.
Right in the
They've been
gut.
aligned. And there are these alliances in comedy. And if you stand against them, then they sometimes have a problem. But we don't let that change the content, because that's all you know me for, is that I'm quite likely to tell the whole truth and nothing but the
He ain't
truth.
right, man. Cat
Now,
Williams
I've
are
had
always
to turn down $50 million 4 times.
spoke his mind, man. He ain't the
4
type to hold
times,
nothing back.
just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You-
10K game. You got to tell him, not P. Diddy. We done been hearing the stories. Real. Oh my. I got. I don't. We got. Hold on. He talking about something.
4 times, just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about.
What they say?
Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you
You
gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did.
Man, we go in there right there, man. He crazy. Shout out to Kyle Williams, though, man. He's speaking to y'all. It's gonna be a whole lot of shit stirred up this year just because it's one interview. This bitch done had like 22 million views within 2 days. That's like the most viewed interview within 24 hours or some shit, whatever the hell they said. 48 hours. But yeah, man. We need to get some more clips reacted to, man, because he going too crazy right now, man. Make sure y'all like, comment what y'all think, man. Subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, all that, man. Show love. Follow me on Instagram, Aries10k, and send me clips that I should react to, man. You feel me? Till then, we're gonna see y'all next video. 10K gang. Let's get it.